do the thing. All right, now it's official, man. This is the first ThinkStopper live stream
Oh,
via.
we're going live. We're live now.
Yeah, well, it's live, but I have it unlisted, so no one's really gonna see it. It's not gonna like come up on the thing. I'm gonna put it public after because I'm gonna bookend the video. So, and I'm gonna strip the audio, but
Gotcha.
that kind of thing. So I'm gonna be like easy
Yeah,
street
that
from
that
here on
story
out.
is almost as good as the rib story, bro. And then it ends with a bag of dicks.
Yeah, it does, and we're gonna tell everybody about that. But I just want to welcome everyone. Here we are, ThinkStopper, back again, firing it up. Actually, we've got a little live stream video version happening right now. So the podcast side of this is going to sound a little bit different because it's not going to have this beginning that I will have chopped off. But here we are, back
Yeah, I'm
at
just
it.
standing in my kitchen.
Yeah, so what we're doing right now is we're doing a stream on StreamYard, and it's going to give us an opportunity to kind of pull up stuff and maybe be a little bit more, I don't know, proactive, active,
Yeah.
on point, doing stuff. But it's going to allow us to pull up some things, some graphics when we're talking, when we discuss stuff. But here I am. I'm Trez, and this is Mikey, and yeah, was it little Mikey in the back?
Little Mikey's like in the background pretending to not be in the background.
Yeah, I was sitting there. He's like, I always sit by the stove.
Like, how we just hang out.
Hell yeah. But yeah, lots going on. Just wanted to this is the first one of 2020, dude. We had a couple attempts to try to get together, do some podcasts and do some video work. And one day there was some people climbing in the freaking rafters
Dude,
in the studio behind us.
dude, you're coughing in the background and shit in the middle of a fucking like video recording. Just
Yeah, a guy like damn near like hacking up a lung, and then and then we tried to get together on a couple other things, but just life has been busy. You've been having a lot going on. I've been having some new things pop up in the interim that I've been pursuing. Been doing some boxing and MMA stuff as far as covering that with sports betting, but yeah, man, we got conspiracies up the yang going on, man. Stuff coming through, stuff that's happening. You can't even really call them conspiracies, but
it's really just like there's a lot of stuff going on, and you don't know where to start. But like you said, it's not really like conspiracies. I mean, I guess it is to the people that don't believe it. You know what I mean? But like when you look at like just stuff that's going on in the open,
yeah, it's
so
almost
much
like
out there.
it's almost like how standard operating procedures when it comes to politics and stuff is this a complete abomination on both sides, and it's like why is this acceptable? you know One of the things that's really confusing the hell out of me is how Trump isn't standing up for any Republicans or any conservative. I don't even say Republicans, but anybody that's conservative or anybody that's speaking up on Twitter and these other platforms, YouTube, and they're being censored. Like, what's going on? It's because they haven't messed with him. But one of the things is he used, and I don't want to say used, but he was somebody that benefited from his little cameos and stuff on InfoWars. That was a large base. That was a big endorsement, as Alex Jones, and helping him out, and like kind of giving people trust into Donald Trump that probably wouldn't have to have it. And then Jones gets banned and he doesn't really say anything, and all these other conservatives and stuff are being banned.
Yeah.
And then the left runs wild, and is allowed to, cause a fracas and incite violence on people, and nothing happens. You know, tech giants are like kind of just like running wild. You know, and the left that used to be, you know, pro, you know, First Amendment, most certainly isn't now. You know, they don't care that the right's being silenced. You know.
No, it's perfect.
Yeah, and Trump's really not
Well, for
doing
them,
anything
it's
about it.
perfect
You
for
know,
them.
it's a big gripe about that. What was that?
I said it's perfect for them.
Yeah, man. But you know, like I said, there's just a lot of stuff to go down. You know, nothing to really uh, go digging too deep. Now, I just wanted to like touch base. You know, you got a lot of projects happening. Care to divulge a little bit what you've been up to lately, Mike?
So we got Ramsey, you know, it's doing the sequel, Ramsey Dennison. Not really see, it's just a new Vegas-based documentary called Money Machine. That's
Nice.
done, and the trailer will be out probably next week, and then we're gonna go hit the film festival tour with that. Cleveland has a big one, and there's a film festival in Palm Springs, and there's
Nice.
one. There's a couple more that we're gonna go to, so we'll be on the road promoting that documentary pretty soon. And I got a couple other documentaries in the works that I really can't talk about right now, but they're pretty good. And we're going to start production on those probably beginning of April. We'll start production on some of the new ones, and that's about. I mean, that's about it, man. Like as far as projects I got going on, I'm trying to, I'm trying to stay focused, man. And I got some legal shit going on with which I feel is like an inside job attack on myself for me being publicly open against certain entities here in town. And I'm almost through that shit. So once that gets over, I'll be able to get back to being the Mikey of old, man, out there stirring shit up.
Yeah. My
I
son.
love stirring shit up, man. I love it.
Yeah. Well, hey, dude. I mean, obviously, you got a knack for it. It
I'm an
seems to follow
antagonizer,
you.
man. You know what's funny is I wish everybody had my sense of humor because I don't know, man. I just like to fucking, like I said, I love to fuck with people, and I love it even more when people fuck with me. So it's even a better. Like I like to get it more than I give it, for sure. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, dude. I mean, who doesn't like to give it more than get it? You know what I mean?
No, I like to get it, bro. I love it when people fuck with me. I
I think you should
love that shit. You know, it's like, oh, you're in my world now. Like this is fun.
Yeah. I don't know. It's it's a give and take, dude. I definitely enjoyed fucking dishing it out.
Dishing it out's fun.
I can take it. I'm always taking it, dude. And for some reason, I end up fucking, what sucks is people always taking shots at me, and then when I drop one, dude, it's like too much.
Too much. That's what I mean. It's hilarious.
It's like, oh, you shouldn't have done that. But like, yo, it was hammer time on me.
Yeah, it's never too soon for me to get it, but every time I give it, it's too soon.
Yeah, it's too soon. It's too much, too raw.
Yeah, fucking Mikey too soon Sliming, bro. That's the
fucking. That's fucking too good, baby. Yeah, man. Shit. A lot of So there's a lot of local stuff in Vegas that's going on. Like that's been making the news rounds out here and stuff. That one that there's a police officer that blew a case.
Who's that? Albius?
Wasn't it like public news or something that somebody was like, if they had to release a dude was released because of a cop fucking people or something?
Well, there's a couple cases where the police made a mistake. There's like 3 of them. There was a DUI fatality where they didn't get the blood work back in time, so they had to let the guy out. Then there was a couple had thrown their baby died under suspicious circumstances, and they put the baby in a dumpster, and they arrested them without the evidence they needed, so they let that couple out of jail.
Was that was in North Vegas, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was North Las Vegas.
Fuck.
And then there was the big one, which is the Ocean Fleming case, where he got out. He wasn't supposed to go before the parole board till 2029. He's out of prison now, but he got out, and that was a whole big thing with the Vice Squad that was after, they were targeting the pimps of Las Vegas for human trafficking and all that stuff. So
yeah, I think that was the one. I think that was the one I was.
And then that officer who admitted to sleeping with prostitutes and all that other stuff, he just got named Officer of the Year by the Knights of Columbus.
Why?
We're trying to figure that out. No comment from the police. No comment from the Knights of Columbus. The Knights of Columbus had a big party for him. There was cake and fucking banners and streamers and shit going around. The police put it on their social media pages like, oh, congratulations. And then once it got to the right people, everyone started blasting them like, isn't this the guy in the corruption case? Like, can't this dude possibly be arrested by the FBI any day now? And then both entities, the police department and the Knights of Columbus, took their post down with the guy, and they're getting Officer of the Year.
Well, has he still got Officer of the Year?
We don't know. No one's going to make a comment on it. No one's making a comment if he gave the award back or if they stripped him of it, so it just went away. It's just one of those things like, we're not going to comment on it. We're just going to put it away. Like we took our post down and no further comment from us or from the Knights of Columbus.
That's weird, dude.
So, like I reached out to the Knights of Columbus and was like, hey, don't comment on that. Just tell me what the guidelines are. Tell me the process of how you picked, not this year's Officer of the Year. Let's go with last year's Officer of the Year. You know what I mean? Why was that guy chosen? You know what I mean? Or let's talk about next year's Officer of the Year. How are you going to choose that one? Because that'll lead us to the answers of how this guy became it. Because obviously the answers are going to be like, oh, we look into their past. You know what I mean? Because it just doesn't make any sense. If I was a police officer, I'd be super offended that this guy got Officer of the Year. You know what I mean? Because he's done that badge so dirty that it's ridiculous.
Yeah, dude.
When you have good cops on your police force, which Metro has a lot of good cops, and that's the thing that you always got to make clear. Like, hey, look, it's not about being anti-cop. It's about being anti-shitty cop. Anti-corrupt cop.
Yeah, man. And also accountability, dude.
Police, you know what I mean? And so that's the big issue that everyone's like, oh, you just don't like the police. And it's like, no, the police need to be police, not gangsters. There's enough gangsters out there. I don't need to call 911 and get another gangster out here. That's the problem.
Yeah, man. That's a big issue, dude. That's like a really big thing that really gets a slide with people and really shouldn't, dude. Like I think as an officer or an attorney or somebody that works in the, I think the penalty of law should be a little bit more harsh. It's just like if you're in real estate and you do something that's unethical or against the law, or even if you're unaware, they even say ignorance of the law isn't I forget the technical term, but you're not protected by ignorance of the law. Like even if you didn't know,
is no excuse. Yeah,
ignorance
is no excuse.
Well, what's crazy is they said that's excusable for like police for like not knowing the law. Like they're allowed to like basically not know or anything like that. Yeah, no, they can, and but no, that's something that definitely is a problem, dude. Is that level of privilege and that stuff that they do. I remember watching a video of this cop that was extremely intoxicated. It was like a New York cop or whatnot or something like that. He was busted, and they found like dope on him and stuff. And they're like, "Yo, man," they're like, "Dude," they're like, "It's so bad we can't do anything." The guy's like, "I can't." I want to. I do. but he's like, you're so reckless, and you've got so many people involved on this.
Sorry, I was adjusting something. We plugged me again.
But yeah, man, it's just crazy. They're like, the cop was like, yo, dude, you know, like now he goes, now that he's like, he's like, I gotta treat this like every other thing, dude. There's like no cover, you know. The cop was trying to like help this dude out, but what I'm getting is like when you have the extreme of something that would ruin somebody's life with, and then they're over here trying to they're over here trying to protect this dude as much as possible, and then they just give him the sorry, I'm getting messages coming in. I'm like, it's bad when like another cop don't want to or can't defend you, you know what I mean, or defend the other cop, But the guy, and he was getting all Rudy Pooty. He was like, dude, because you're being a dick, man. He's like, we're fucking dropping the hammer on you, like, yeah. But yeah, man, fuck. I started getting like bombarded with all these texts from work right now. I thought I had that turned off on my computer, but it's fucking coming right on through. I'm like, craziness, dude. I'm curious on what they're trying to do, with this guy. Is this like a political thing? Is this like a
well, some people say like this is what happens when you're getting ready for a promotion. They'll like start giving you like awards and shit like that in public forum. So like it makes it look good that you're going up for promotion. So maybe he's going up for promotion. I don't know. It'd be crazy if he did.
My whole thing is being promoted.
I don't know what is
for what,
because I don't really know how it works. Sorry, my thing got bumped, but I don't know how it works with the police and with the, because he was a detective at one point, but I don't know if that's gonna change or I don't know.
Yeah, man, it's a trip, dude. It's crazy what it's crazy what some get away with, what people get away with.
Yeah.
Anybody else that like fucked off that case? I mean, why? I'm at a loss for words in a sense. You know what I mean?
Well, there's so much more to it. Like his partner, his partner was married and sleeping with prostitutes, and then he hooked up with the the district attorney, not Steve Wilson, but someone in the district attorney's office, Elizabeth Mercer. Then he ended up leaving his wife and marrying her. You know what I mean? So like there was just like a big, like a big orgy while this whole case was going on. Like everyone was sleeping with everybody. The witnesses were sleeping with the cops. The cop was sleeping with the district attorney.
Whoa! You know what I mean? Like, what kind of fucking daytime drama is this shit, dude?
Bro, it's like, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like,
prime time like drama.
This story is like a bombshell, and it's all going to come out sooner than most people think. Like, that's the crazy part. So, we're and it's just a weird thing, but like, there's a lot of, it's all out there in the public. What we're just going to do is bring it all together into one spot so everybody could watch it on one timeline. You know what I mean? Because when you hear it in bits and pieces over the last 10 years, it doesn't sound that bad. You're like, oh, but when you compile it all into one body of work and you lay it all out for one sitting, you're going to be like, holy shit, that's insane.
Yeah, that's that's like what's his name's it's like what's his name? I can't think of his name. Fuck, what's his name? Unsolved Mysteries guy. Like it, like the Equalizer. I can't think. Have him fucking. narrate something like that. Really put a sizzle on it, dude. You
Not
know what I
John
mean? Like,
Walsh. John Walsh is the wait. Is John? No, John Walsh was America's Most Wanted, right?
yeah, no, Unsolved Mysteries. I can't think of dude's name.
Yeah, I don't know. I got a phone in front of me, but I can't unlock it. I forgot the password of this phone. But yeah, it's crazy. Hey Bella, look up the host of Unsolved Mysteries. What his name was. We got an assistant. If you could find what? Oh my goodness. So yeah, man, there's a lot of local stuff going on. There's a lot of local stuff. There's a pedophile cop from Laughlin. Do you hear about this guy?
Robert Stack.
Robert Stack. Yeah, thank you, Bella. Did you hear about this guy?
Who? What?
From Laughlin? That was sleeping with the 14 and 15-year-olds?
From Laughlin?
Yeah, he's a Laughlin cop. And you believe it or not, you know what his last name is?
What?
Pedo. P-E-T-O.
Oh, Jesus.
So he's been arrested. He's in county right now. If you look up in county, the last name P-E-T-O, I forget his first name, so I don't even want to attempt to say it because I'll be wrong. But
hey man, I'm gonna be honest though, dude. For them kids in fucking Laughlin and Bullhead, dude, they start young. So they do, bro. They do.
Arrested, right?
My
he
mom
got arrested for doing something with them, right? Then it's still, but that's still Clark County, so it still falls under Metro. He's still a Metro officer.
Yeah.
The judge that is overseeing that case is his golfing buddy that he golfs with at least 2 times a month, right? It's not like they're casual friends. They hang out and golf together. The judge refuses to take himself off the case. He's like, I don't see the reason for me to recuse myself from this case. So he's not leaving the case. He knows them personally. They golf together, but he sees no conflict of interest.
Wow. How is that even? How does it even stand?
That's Southern Nevada, dude.
That's anywhere unless you're not on the
True.
On the list. You know, you're not in the club, dude.
Got to be in the good boys club or whatever they want to call it. Yeah, it's a trip, dude. It really is.
Damn, that's fucking nuts, dude. You know, I'm not. I was gonna say I'm not defending, but let me tell you what, bro. When I was a kid, growing up, my mom lived in Bullhead, dude. I learned a lot about sex at a really young age there, by girls older than me.
Yeah.
You know, supposed to be my babysitters and shit, dude. So, yeah. And then
they're learning from the cops.
I guess so. I was gonna say my stepbrother grew up there, and he was like, I don't know about his brother, but he was like the only one that got out of that place without like a teen pregnancy. You know what I mean? Like all of them were like, yeah, the teen pregnancy and the dropout rate is just insane there. You know,
crazy.
Yeah, a lot of meth too. A lot of meth there. You know,
it's a weird place. I try to go there as little as possible.
Well, you know what's funny too is my mom. She always said, you know, when I was young, she's like, and I think she said in joking, but she was like, yeah, Bullhead City's like where do you go to hide from the cops or the or like the IRS or some shit. And it's like true, man. You like look a lot of people there, and you're like, bro, I bet you've been you're on the lam, you know. See that in like Dolan Springs, like when you're in Arizona, you just go in them small towns on the way out to the Grand Canyon. You like see people, you're like, yo, I bet you're off the grid for a reason, huh? Like,
I remember we used to go like in the bail bonds business. Like, there's this one little town, 29 Palms. You ever heard of 29 Palms?
Oh yeah,
that's a lot of people would go there to run, dude. Like Riverside, 29 Palms. 29 Palms, though, we had a lot of people go there. And we could never figure out why. It was just like, what are they doing out here? Like, it was a town I'd never really heard of before I got in the bail bond business. And then next thing you know, like I'm taking like monthly trips there and grabbing people. Weird.
Why would they go to 29 Palms, dude?
No idea.
It's
There
a
was
military
that.
base.
There was a town in Louisiana too that a lot of people from Vegas ran to, and it was a weird connection. But then we figured out that it was part of the whole when Katrina hit. You know, a lot of people left Louisiana.
Mm-hmm.
So there was a town there where a lot of people came to Vegas from this one town. I can't remember. It was like something, I don't know, Lalula or something like that. It was just like, dude, we must have got thousands of people from this town. And then they would come here, go to jail, then bounce back to that town.
They're like, ain't no one crazy enough to come out over here. Shit.
Yeah, come
Gator country.
Come swamp to find me.
Water moccasins and gators, baby.
Yep. And there, yeah, so we had to go there a lot too, but it was crazy. So
I still don't understand why 29 Palms though, you know. California, no extradition.
No, we get them all the time from California. It's crazy.
Oh. You went out.
You still there? Can you hear me?
Yeah, there you are.
Oh, I think we lost audio.
I can hear you. There goes Mikey. Well, you'll get that on these little deals. That happens, you know, quite a bit. You get that dropout, you know, it happens. Yeah. Well, guys, I think we'll just wrap it up on that, you know. Technical difficulties, this, that, and the other thing, but yeah, this is a great little deal we got going on. StreamYards, StreamYard.com, guys. If you want to, you know, live stream and be able to do really cool things, you know, this is going to be it. I'm going to be doing a lot of these, and we're going to be putting this out, and we're going to be doing having guests. I think we can have up to 6 people. So, you know, we coordinate something, might have a whole lot of fun happening. Yeah, such is the deal. But here we are, ThinkStopper podcast. Tres Mala, Mikey Sliman back at it. We're doing it again, and we're gonna be having all sorts of stuff going on. So, family's calling. Gotta go. Peace.